Banjo-Tooie, also.
I didn't order any zebras.
I mentioned...
Just gonna start off the playthrough with an unrelated comment, just right off the bat.
Yes. Yeah. So, 1 year ago...
Banjo also E.
1 year ago today, I started the LP of Kazooie. So this year we will do Tooie. And then next year we'll do Nuts and Balls, except probably not really, because I do not have an Xbox 360 nor the game.
Well, I hope that they release Banjo 3 then.
Actually, only 1 year's passed in our time, but that's okay. Close enough. So, right off the bat here, since
this cutscene is insanely long.
I have things to say to fill this time with, or at least one thing. I'm gonna have a contest. In this game, you have to collect JINJOs, like in the first one, but they're kind of randomly shuffled around the worlds, and you get a Jiggy when you complete a family. The families are of different sizes, 1 through 9, and basically, when I watched Cypheron's LP of this, like, over 10 years ago, he did a contest where, if you guessed, it was either the first family or the last family to be completed, I can't remember, but...
I think it was the last.
Okay. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I ran some numbers, and there's not an equal chance of each family, being the last one. And that's assuming random odds. I know that there's only, like, 30-something arrangements, so it's not actually completely random odds. But, assuming random odds, if I instead have the contest be, guess the 5th family that I will complete, then that gives the best, like, the most even spread that I can. It is still slightly imperfect, and obviously that's going to be affected by the 32 as well, but I will have the probabilities in the description for full disclosure to everybody. But, as part of that, I'm actually combining the 1 family and the 2 family. I don't remember which colors those are, white and something, yellow. I'll put it, it'll be in the details will be in the description. But if you're voting for...
I think it's orange is the tip.
Oh, that's right, orange, yeah. So you can vote for any of the colors, but white and orange are the same thing. So if you voted white/orange, and if you voted white and it's orange, then it's fine. If you vote orange and it's white, it's fine, you win. They're counted as the same thing for the purposes of the probabilities. As soon as the video... the contest will close, I'm gonna go ahead and say... people have to watch this within the next 2 weeks. I don't think that I will get to that point within 2 weeks. So... actually, no. Let's make it end of July. So you have to do it by the end of July in Pacific time zone, because that's the slowest American mainland one. Sure. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's when I'll cut it off. I'll check the votes. So before then, you have like 11 days. The prize is you get to pick a game for me to Let's Try, either as a video or on stream. You can co-commentate it with me if you want or not. Yeah. Hopefully that was enough to fill over the slightly boring cutscene here at the beginning.
We're only like a third through.
Yep. This will be a long segment. But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing this game for a long time. I mentioned in Kazooie that I know this game better, even though I haven't played either of them, just because I'd seen more of, like, seen 2E LPs more and paid more attention to them. And I also like the idea of the kind of...
I think as a whole, it's... yeah, I think as a whole, it's harder to remember where stuff is in this game, just because everything's so much bigger. I've played both of them to death, and, like... So, I mean, I've already kind of gone on record saying this stuff a million times, but since we're just filling time here anyway...
Yeah.
It's like... When this game first came out, it easily replaced the first one in my mind as like, you know, this one's way better. It has like more in-depth stuff. It has more moves. Like basically, like why wouldn't I like this one more? And that was my opinion for probably almost 10 years. It eventually did get shifted just due to me seeing a lot of people kind of shit-talking this game, most notably Dat High. But, like, I saw... It just kind of became kind of popular to hate on Banjo-Tooie for being, like, too ambitious and, like, everything is, like, too spread out. The backtracking is annoying. Like, it doesn't have the same charm as the original. And it's like, some of the points I would say are valid. I don't like how they had to change the note system. I do think that some of the worlds are too big for their own good and, like, just kind of have, like, a lot of empty space. I feel like the transformations, even though there are more of them, as a whole, they're not as interesting. But, then you also have, like, you know, solo Banjo, solo Kazooie, playing as Mumbo. Like, you have other stuff that kind of makes up for it. I don't like that they got rid of Grunty's rhyming. She's just kind of, like, a lot less interesting in this game.
Meanwhile, his sisters have Yoda speak.
Yeah. So, it has its pluses and minuses. I still don't really know which I would say is the better game. I like playing through the first one more because I can kind of get through it in a sitting, and it's like a fun speedrun game, which is interesting because, like, this was the one that I tried to actually speedrun back in, like, 2005. But it's just kind of like a tighter experience. This one's more of an adventure, and that one is more of a platformer, I would say.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm generally a fan of adventure games. Let's go.
Still, obviously, both really good games. And
yeah, I'm very much looking forward.
I wish I had any interest whatsoever in Grunty's Revenge. It just never seemed like that good to me. And of course, Nuts and Bolts. I tried to defend that game, and I do still not hate it, but it's like, eh. I tried to LP it, kind of gave up, and never really had that much of a desire to go back to it.
Oh no, does Mumbo know the invincibility trick? Oh, it doesn't matter, they're not homing in this
Oh,
one.
the ground pound thing?
Yeah. Obligatory mention of the fact that this game, that this cutscene is desynced with the music in the Xbox version because it doesn't lag.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of surprised that it actually is syncing up on emulator.
I have limit FPS set, that might be it.
Well, turning that off just makes it run as fast as your system can handle it.
Sure, yeah, I don't know what it is.
One stupid thing I can point out about this cutscene is there's a bit when the sisters are trying to, like, get Grunty out of the hole, you can see, like, the inside of a book, and I remember, because, of course, during the, no, it was something a little different, I think. It was a spell.
Yeah, but it was just her dialogue. It's like, don't underestimate Grunty's sister's magic, or whatever she said. Like, I remember looking at the book and I didn't point it out because I thought it was obvious. Oh, the other page
I'll
might
have to
have
look
had
at that
something
again.
there.
I swear. Okay. Either way, during, like, you know, the everything has to be related to stop and swap thing, I remember, like, oh, what if the inside of that book has, like, important information in it? And I tried to, like, trying to play this on console and, like, having to, like, replay the cutscene over and over, because, like, I kept missing... I would never remember when it would come up, and, there was a part where it's like, okay, just to make sure that I have enough time to read it before it goes away.
Oh boy, it's the two enemies
like,
in this game, the green punchy things and the pterodactyls. Sorry, go on.
Yes. It's like, I'll hold down the reset button, which will, like, freeze the image. That's not how that works. I got through the cutscene up to that point, held down reset, and I'm like, shit, it turned the screen black. I didn't think it was going to do that. So I had to do it again.
Oh my god. Good shit. If you know any like random oddities and tricks I can try, then feel free to let me know about them and I can give them a shot. Like the coffin clip I did.
Okay.
I know that you can skip the Klungo cutscene coming up here, but
it's kind of hard to do. I don't remember exactly how to do it. Like, I know you just have to backflip up onto a ledge, but I think it's pretty precise.
what is it to skip through text faster once it starts? Is it like L, R, and B or something? Oh shit, what did I do?
It.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess we're not seeing the last minute or so of that. So yeah, Bottle's dead.
Yeah.
If somehow anybody has not seen this game or seen that opening cutscene, basically, Bottles comes out of the house, he dies, and then they're just like, I guess we're off on another adventure. I don't think it's going to be as easy this time, Kazooie. And that's it. There's good old Robert Stein.
Yep.
Did I ever explain that one?
Yeah, you did.
I will explain it again.
No.
The fish's name is Royston, and there was like a thread on the Rare Witch Project.
Where the guy
yeah,
said
he said his name was
Rare, and he has Stop and Swap info.
Well, no, he said that like he worked for Rare, and like the fish was named after him.
How do I center the camera behind me again?
Hold on. And then Robert Stein also made its way into Margo the Bikdip, because there was a part where, like, Yukronsky, like, floated upwards into a pile of Nickelodeon goos, and then it, like, fell onto a plate with Robert Stein and a copy of the book How Pinkerton the Elephant Saved the Day and the Night in 1 Moment's Notice.
There was something I was going to say, but I can't remember. Whatever.
Because then your cell phone started to ring.
Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm good.
For a basic peck.
Hang on, I'm going to test something.
You're actually not.
So I have to hold the button that says I have no eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tapping R switches eggs, and holding it centers the camera. Also, don't mind me just making snorting noises and being gross.
It's okay. Okay, is there anything I can actually do in...
Eating pie and getting healthy.
Is there anything I can actually do in...
In Spiral Mountain?
Malwam?
You can get a Cheeto page, and maybe one of the Stop and Swap eggs. I actually don't remember if you can get that yet, but other than that, no.
Okay.
You can also fly into the awkward tunnel behind Grunty's lair, which has nothing in it.
Oh, I see.
Welcome to a world of much speculation.
Yes.
People were fully convinced that there was some way you could get rid of these rocks and, like, access the lair. And there's, like, a very specific way that you can fire a Clockwork Kazooie behind them. Of course, it doesn't do anything. But, like, look, why would they have put this tunnel here if it didn't eventually do something?
I guess I don't... That's not where the page is.
Nah, it's very close by here, though.
Oh,
it's just kind of like an indentation in the wall.
Oh.
No. Don't eat your socks because that would bad. Because that would bad. Just go left a little bit. There's like a shock jump pad.
Okay.
I also don't get why they deepened Banjo's voice in this game.
Yeah, I was wondering that. What was the thing from the magazine? It was like he's bigger, deeper, area.
And tighter, too.
Bigger, deeper, and tighter.
Something like that.
Good.
Yeah, that was from the BK rap, which brought us, what was it? Makes crushing rocks seem not a breeze. Spelled BREAZE.
Good shit.
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't remember if you can get the...
I'll just come back for it. I have to come back for Royston anyway.
Yeah. And a Jinjo.
Alright, are we gonna get good Klungo RNG?
I know red potion is the easiest, and so that's the one you want to get last. I never remember if you want to get blue or green here.
I don't remember. Whoa, what a comeback.
Why, you cheeky... Well... Yes. I think we didn't need to save state here, but okay. We are now listening to the one song in this game that got remixed for Smash. Unless you count, like, one bar of Mayahem Temple for the Spiral Mountain remix, because he thought that it was Gobi's Valley, but misremembered.
What?
Well, in the Spiral Mountain remix that Grant Kirkhope made, there's, like, a few parts that, like, allude to other songs from the game, and, there's a part that's... And he, like... thought that that was the song from Gobi's Valley, and then people on Twitter were like, no, that's Mayahem Temple. And then he's listened to it, and he's like, oh, shit, okay.
Good.
So
it's pretty funny.
So in that song, you have, like, 5 little clips of Banjo-Kazooie songs, and then just one from Tooie.
Excellent. I know that there's the roars of, the originals of certain songs, though, like Mr. Patch.
Yeah, Mr. Patch, Woo Fack Fack, and then Freeze's Peak are just straight rips.
Oh.
Is this going back to Spiral Mountain, actually?
No. Do you think I would be so stupid just to make that mistake? See, I told you I went the right way. Definitely didn't
yes, definitely.
do any editing. So also apparently this tunnel just doesn't exist.
I mean, yeah. Real-time lighting engine.
Alright, I gotta get the, where is it?
Oh, the treble clef. Oh, God. I never know how to actually get this thing. I can get it sometimes, but it's inconsistent.
Let's get this silo. Can't spell Lois without
silo. Yes. It's on top of the red one.
Oh, really? I thought it was on top of the white one.
Nope. I always liked the JINJO Village music. I remember when it first leaked. I don't know if leaked is the correct term, but Before the game actually came out, I know this song was like heard in some capacity, and people were like, "Wow, it's so like overly happy. Like, what the hell is this shit?"
Damn it. Damn it.
I actually don't think you want to do it from the window. If you do it from the top of the door and then like do the beak buster perfectly, you can get up there. It's really fucking precise though.
I'll give it 5
It's
stars.
like you have to stand. It's like you have to do it from the very tip of the doorway. You can't get like caught on the lip of it. You have to time the ground pound exactly. It's kind of trash. Also, if you want to get 100% completion, make sure to go inside one of the JINJO houses.
Hang on. Oh, for the box.
Yes.
Okay. Siren outside.
It is the most important.
I'll give it like 3 more tries.
Hmm? It's too late.
I don't know what you mean by not getting caught on the lip. Like, do I have to not be too close?
Probably. Like I said, I've definitely done it before. I just couldn't really tell you how. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Alright, fine, whatever. Okay.
King Jingaling sounds like a Hadou.
He does. This is my palace. Not bad, eh? Just come on in and see the Jinkster.
Why is your
Random
palace
shot
made
of-
out of, like, peanut brittle?
I don't know.
Yeah, I like when cutscenes end and it just has, like, a weird camera angle of something for, like, a second because the emulator just doesn't know what to do. Piddle the dot.
What the fuck? Why do I keep canceling out?
You having fun with random...
Yeah,
you were probably pressing... If you press A in midair while talon trotting, it'll do the flap. And this game's frame rate is about as stable as a fucking tornado, so it's bound to happen sometimes.
I enjoy the jittering up the stairs.
That's the other thing this game did compared to the other one, is it definitely sacrificed, like, stability for trying to, like, really push the graphics. It's got, like I said, it's got the real-time lighting that the first game didn't have, just the bigger areas in general. I think probably some more complicated models in some places. So the game runs at about 10 frames a second sometimes. What I want to know is if this is the same pet that Ruby had in the first game, or if it's just another of, like, the same animal.
It's probably
And if
just
it is the same one, I want to know, like, the story of, like, how Jingaling got it.
Floor.
Good camera angle.
Laser.
Behold, an hour-long cutscene.
Yes.
His weird pet thingy was cool. Or, sorry, strange pet thingy.
Let's go and find that Jimmy Wiggy. Oh no, laser!
Stairs. Meanwhile...
Later that night at the rap contest.
You ain't got no rhyme.
Oh, it doesn't actually show it, okay.
Oh.
Wait, what the
No,
fuck?
no, I think you just skipped it.
Oh, good. I wasn't even trying to do that.
Alright, time to go back inside.
Oh, yeah, for...
Alright, so... Banjo steps outside the castle. Meanwhile, and then that's it. And then just, oh shit, this place is dead now. He's just a stupid zombie now.
And then King Jingaling was a zombie.
Where are we going?
Dunno.
Under.
On the night in birth, EXE CLR.
No.
Where the fuck do I go?
Cry. Bottle's
Cry.
house. It's across from Bethel.
This way?
It's not this way, but if you want to try to get up there, you're welcome to.
How do
It's
I do
another
that?
thing that's just barely possible. I think you want to jump from the door frame of the White House, and, like, if you do, like, a Talon Trot jump with a Rat-a-tat Rap at the right time, you can make it.
Rodeo with a twist.
Probably.
Talon Trot jump with a rat-tat rap.
Miss!
That doesn't look so bad.
Okay, now. Doing this will accomplish basically nothing other than you missing the, Amazo gaze goggles.
Well, I do want those.
Yeah.
I also want to hear the Pizza Pasta song. That was bad.
Yes. I was going to make that same comment. Also, Mrs. Bottles is adorable.
I'm right here. Come on. Alright, 3 more tries.
Well, then you should put your hair in... You need to put your hair in, like, shitty little curlers, then.
I could do that. That one doesn't count. Come on. Oh!
Oh.
Shit.
Nice.
Awesome. Hello, sequence break.
Oh!
I can get the goggles later, right?
Well, I mean, you already made the jump. You might as well just go back out and go through Bottle's house.
Also, I didn't actually unlock the level, so...
Well, you do that after Bottle's house anyway. But they would have both led to the same area. That way is just faster if you're doing a speedrun.
Oh. So what do I go?
Well, let's see what the first Jinjo of the game is. Is it going to be the white one? Oh.
I suppose this knowledge does technically affect it, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's get that classic Banjo-Tooie camera. This game loves doing these sweeping shots of things where the camera, like, kind of tilts and stuff.
Yeah.
Gray. Your house needs some fucking furniture.
Why is the texture smudged in the middle?
I don't know.
Wow, the enemies respawn really quickly.
Best character. By which I mean most worthless character. I love the flesh-colored mittens.
Oh. figured that he just has a human body and a jiggy head.
Probably, but just the big mittens in general just are kind of unsettling. Oh shit! Hold on. When you did the first game, was that on this same emulator?
Yeah. Why?
Are we about to have a really shitty time? Because you couldn't actually do the bottles bonus puzzles, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Well, let's see how this is gonna work. Laggy as fuck or no texture? Actually, this is not that bad. Like, I mean, it's partly fucked up, but... Yeah, I'm used to this either being, like... It looks correct, but it runs insanely slowly. Or, like, it runs correctly, but the entire thing is just, like, static.
I was trying to put it here. Okay.
I find it kind of interesting how usually these previews of the level that you see in the puzzles only show like a little side area, so you don't really see what the proper level looks like.
Oh, never really thought about that. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy.
Now, what we're not seeing is this laser reflecting off of several satellites up in space so that it can get the trajectory needed to hit this gate that's like 5 feet away.
Yes. Nah, it just bends.
It doesn't even blow up, it's just like, okay, going up now.
It's compelled, the power of Jiggy's compelled it.
Time to go look at the secret signposts.
The what?
There's a thing behind Jiggy Wiggy.
Huh?
Except now I don't think you can go back in. That's fine. Alright, going to get some scones.
Yeah, I guess. Which way would that be?
Just follow the track.
It appears to lead to a dead end. Oh, okay.
Yes. But then next to the
I
dead
am
end-
Jiggy Wiggy!
Yes, thank you. Wow, I can't believe they didn't account for that.
Pizza, pasta, put it in a box, bring it here and put it on my cock, the tortellini on my weenie, pepperoni on the walls, cheesy on my peenie, and some sauce on my balls.
Classic.
I like the Miku version.
Yes.
Nice! Oh boy, it's the toy plane.
So is that supposed to be Ash's hat?
I don't know, maybe. It's the toy. That's the toy plane the Letters stole from the boy in the Goose Game earlier.
Yes. Boy and Robot.
There was a new sitcom and a new Boy and Robot recently.
Yep.
Mrs. Bottles, have you seen my jumper?
Yes, dear, it was on the cat. If you don't get everywhere by, like, squat sliding, then are you even actually playing this game?
popular Donkey Kong toy. Did they bother replacing that in the Xbox version? I kind of doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah. So what did I get again? Is it just first person aiming?
You already had that, but now you can press C left and C right to zoom in and out.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Wahey.
Wahoo World. Okay.
No. I can't accept that. You have 3 seconds, go. Alright, I'm going to guess that the white Jinjo is somewhere in this level. It often is.
I probably should have made, like, the contest an episode 0.
That's fine. There is a Jinjo in that lake, if you want to rule that one out immediately.
I did watch the 100% speedrun tutorial, like, 3 months ago. But I don't really remember it very well. By the way, I think speedrun route tutorials are actually really fun things to watch. Depending on, I mean, obviously not always necessarily, but they can be.
I suppose I probably agree with this. I haven't really watched any, but I mean, if it's a game that I really like, then yeah, fair enough.
I'm in the middle of watching one for TP, actually. In addition to editing the TP rando and rewatching the edited segments when they go live.
God. Hold on, you should go talk to the guard there. I seem to remember him having some pretty good dialogue.
Okay.
I know it at least does when you, like, get in late. Oh, well, there was the white one.
Good.
So.
We want to go in there as it sounds cool. Oh. Damn, these tickets sell a year in advance. Oh, go on.
Har. Help. I like the fact that Jam Jars just is the tutorial character that, like, tells you what stuff is even before you meet him. So it's like, yes. Why is this random drill sergeant just shouting at me that I picked up some eggs? Like,
good.
Here's a move that you'll learn stuff.
I probably shouldn't skip the text, but oh well. I did it in the first game.
Therefore, you have to this time.
Yes.
That's the noise that these statues are making.
Yeah, this feels wrong to me.
Why? Because it's... Is it reversed or is it, like... Okay.
Did I fire?
Z.
God. Okay, it's not that precise.
You are playing this with a controller, right?
Yeah.
I know that, like, the N64 control stick is calibrated differently compared to most other ones, so that, like, virtual console stuff sometimes can be a little bit weird. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than trying to do that on keyboard. I can speak from experience, it's kind of shit doing it on keyboard. For stuff like that, it's not so bad, but like in the code chamber when you're trying to aim at specific letters, you kind of just can't.
I think it may have been stolen. Dude pose.
Thank you, game.
Well, I mean, not really, but...
Just think, if Banjo-Kazooie had come out like 5 years earlier, you might have had like a radical version of him with like sunglasses and a skateboard. And Kazooie would just have a gun.
For her neutral special, Kazooie wields a gun.
This is an EX
Bazinga.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's the other thing that I think the first game did better is Mumbo tokens were way more interesting than the fucking Globos. I think, like, in the entire game, there might be, like, maybe 2 of these that are hard to find.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the one that's hinted to by a sign that just says, "Have you looked in this pool yet?" Hero Mumbo saved the world. That was an excellent camera angle. Also, Mumbo doesn't look completely terrifying in this game.
Yep. Oh, JINJO says in this world instead of on this world.
Maybe people complained. And the people who complained were just me. Oh.
Are you telling me about signs?
Yes, this is a
oh
sign.
My God.
Thank you. I mean, that specific sign, like, the speedrun will actually, like, unless they've changed the route, you can jump in front of that, like, from the treble clef to that sign and have the jam jars text, like,
cancel your full damage.
Save you from the fall damage.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you want to try and do this in one cycle.
Huh? Just the fact that the game's like, oh, I recognize that you're standing, like, slightly off the pad, you need to be on it. It's like, okay, if you can detect that I'm on the pad there, and I'm obviously trying to use it.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to do this in one cycle, go up the stairs first, kick open that one, and then head back to the start.
And kick what?
Kick open the door.
Is that with B?
Yeah.
Do I need to kick anything?
The timing on this is kind of tight. You might want to actually just stand on the base and then reset the timer. Because you have to be, like, pretty precise with this to get it done all in one go.
Oh, alright.
But don't forget, according to my classmate, he says, "Ikum bokum, cadabra, cadabra." I'm like, no, he doesn't. It's like, I've listened to it, and he totally says that.
I don't need to break the statues, right?
The statue, no. Come and have a go. Left. Oh.
And then what?
Just that little door there. That'll be the last thing that you have to get rid of. You might have been able to make it in one go. I probably shouldn't have stopped you. I didn't believe.
It's okay.
You won't believe.
I won't believe it. I like how that the like voice crack on that gets worse and worse every time. So the original line is like, "It said I wouldn't believe it," and then whenever I do it, it's like,
"Come on, snowman, grab onto the float." Alright, Mumbo has outlived his usefulness.
yes.
Whoop. I like the sound of his zap stick running out of power.
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever actually seen that, if you've only watched, like, speedruns of this and stuff.
Running out of power.
Yeah, like, if you hold B for long enough, it'll...
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Important thing to remember. Mumbo's skull does not include a hi-fi.
So, this is a in the first LP of this Kazooie, I was able to beat all of Mumbo's Mountain in one segment. That's not happening here. Don't know if I should cut it here or if I should attempt to go a bit longer. I feel like that's kind of a
How
good
long
start.
have you been going?
48 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so.
I feel like everything else will take some time to get through. Oh shit.
Okay, well, up to you, I guess. So, we know that the white JINJO is, not going to be the middle one, but it was combined with another color anyway, so that's fine.
Yep. Next time, more of Mayhem Temple. Probably finishing up all but one Jiggy, I think, because there's one you need to go to Glitter Gulch Mine for. But yeah. Thanks.
Adverbs.
Just a wall. Okay, no, the camera fixed itself. Fuck it, man.